Alright guys, it is time to go from your white and yellow belt to your yellow belt. So we're going to be looking at some closed guard attacks, and the first thing that we're going to be looking at is the pendulum motion for the armbar. The pendulum motion is a dynamic motion, and it really does set up the armbar, sweeps, and then later on we're going to be looking at triangles also. So there's an awful lot of things that can come off of this pendulum motion. So we're just going to start off in closed guard. Alright, step one. I'm going to be controlling this wrist. I can control it with the sleeve, I can control it just by holding the wrist. You see this armbar pretty frequently in MMA. I'm going to scoop under the leg. As I scoop, it's going to be palm up and I'm curling this way. This way I can bring my ear closer to this knee and bring my hips out so I have the angle for the armbar. I'm going to reach under here. Now as I do this, I'm going to be swinging my left leg and hooking his head here. I want to curl tight as soon as I can, and then I'm going to slowly push my knees away and then finish that armbar here. One more time, just a little speedier. 1, 2, 3, and finish. The great thing about this armbar is that I can chase it. I don't have to have him down here, which is what we're going to be using the classic armbar for. So if he has posture, the pendulum is your option. Okay? So we're going to be looking at that classic armbar now. I'm going to be controlling the wrist, reach up, control the elbow, pull his elbow down to the body here. I like his elbow right on the outside of my hip here. I'm going to put my foot right in the corner of the hip, keep this knee tight, and then I'm going to pivot here. I'm going to be holding his head with my right hand, swing that leg around, curl tight, push those knees away. This curl keeps my partner in the armbar. If I keep my legs straight and extend, I'll get his arm, but if he happens to pull his posture out, he'll get right out of the armbar. So curling, even if I let go of his arm, he tries to pull it out, I get an extra second to finish that armbar, which is usually all you need. So those are the two variations of the armbar that I want to see. All those details are very important, so make sure you take your time with this. This is not an easy technique, but it's one of those that you'll use from white belt all the way through your black belt. All right, guys. So now we're going to be looking at that same pendulum motion, but we're going to be adding this sweep. So when he counters the armbar, it gives us this nice sweep. So the first thing, we're going to look at that armbar motion one more time. So we're going to control this wrist or sleeve, doesn't matter. Swoop under this leg, palm up, like that. I swing my left leg. This is the pendulum. It's going to pull my right leg up the back. It's like there's a string attached. I'm going to chase the armbar here. But he knows the armbar's coming, so he's going to keep his head in front of this leg. So for the armbar, I have to be able to swing that leg around the head, and he's going to keep it moving this way. But see what look at this. He's such a good partner. So as he starts bringing his head forward, his hips get light here. This is going to give me a very easy sweep. Okay? So wrist, scoop the leg, and I get on top. One more time. There's a lot going on in this sweep. And the last little detail. After I kick the pendulum, I'm going to fold it like a pocket knife and kick this leg through his arm to finish that motion. Control the wrist, scoop the leg, swing, and get on top. Now I'm in the mount. Right guys, we're on the third piece of the curriculum for the white and yellow belt to your solid yellow belt. And right now we're going to be looking at sickle sweeps. This is an essential open guard technique. We want to be able to knock our partner over and get to that top position. So the first thing we're going to look at is my favorite. So I'm going to pull his leg and control his ankle with my left hand here. And I'm just reaching around the outside of the ankle and hooking here. My left foot finds the hip. My toes are pointed either straight up or to the side here. And my foot's kind of hooking on the hip. The last piece, I need to stop this leg from stepping back. So I'm going to hook tight here. Right? I'm going to push and pull my leg just a little bit, and it tips him back. Boom. I'm going to get up, just like we're getting up from base here. To complete the sweep, I actually have to get on top. Now, I'm on top where I want to be. Now we're going to be looking at the other variation of the sickle sweep. All right, so if we're here, I'm going to pull off of my right leg and control that same grip on the other leg. My left foot is going to move across the belly like a side kick. You'll hear me say karate kick sometimes. This is always what I mean. My right leg is going to chop behind his right leg here. And I have a lot of power as long as I'm on my side and can push. I'm going to hit here. I'm going to get up to my knee here. Very similar to that up and base motion. Hold those legs, and then I can get up and start to work on my passing. If it's a striking scenario, you definitely want to make sure that you're controlling those legs and you're not going to get kicked while you're trying to pass. All right, guys, we're on the next piece of our curriculum for the white and yellow to the yellow belt. We're going to be looking at escaping side control. Okay, so we're going to be on side control. We're going to be using our frame. So, side control is pretty terrible. If I let him control this far arm, he can hold me here forever. It really doesn't matter how big he is. It doesn't take a whole lot of training to be able to learn how to control that position. So if he does happen to get this arm here, I want to make sure that I get this frame set up. Okay, so I want my forearm, this bone right here, that ulna bone, I want that right on his airway. Okay, so when he tries to drop weight, it's uncomfortable, so he doesn't put too much weight in. My other hand is going to be pushing on this hip. Okay, and I can push with my forearm. I'm going to bridge toward him. I'm going to drop my hips and get my knee right in the hip here. I'm going to move my head away, sneak my hooks in here, and then I have my butterfly guard. If you prefer your closed guard, you can scoot away and get your closed guard too. That is a fine option. One more time. So that frame is going to be here on the shoulder. I'm going to bridge, drop my hips back and get my knee in here. The really good guys at this will do this in one motion. So they use that bump and get their knee in right away. Alright guys, the final piece for our white to yellow belt progression is going to be escaping the mount, okay, with the knee to elbow. So we're going to be looking at the basic knee to elbow escape, and then we're going to be looking at the low mount knee to elbow escape, which is absolutely essential against a heavy, good mount player. We're going to start off in the bottom of the mount. Alright, and your partner's going to be pretty high up on this one, so this is not the low mount escape. I'm going to pull my elbow down inside the knee here. I'm going to take my left hand, create this like little L. I'm going to hook right above my elbow here. The first part of this is I'm going to bridge, like I'm going to move his knee to the side, just a few inches. So I'm going to bridge, set his knee down. I'm going to shoot my hips back before I drop them. And now I see my right knee. I'm going to pull my knee past that thigh here, underhook, move my hips to the side, track his leg here. I'm going to move my hips back, underhook, scoot to the side, get the full guard finally. All right, and then the last thing we're going to look at is the low mount escape. All right, so we're here. I'm going to grab the outside of the pants and keep my elbow in here. Go ahead and pop up a little bit, Professor. This left hand has to stay here in case he does a sleeve choke. I need to be able to defend that with my hand, and that will be enough. I'm going to take my left foot and I'm going to push his ankle out from underneath my right knee. Get my right knee flat to the mat, and I kind of turn that knee down. I'm going to scoop under, lift with my leg and my hand, put it between my legs, move, get that underhook, keep scooting, bring my left knee up, move, get that full guard over. If you're able to do both of these well, you're not going to be spending much time in mount when you get there.